when someone is always on your mind without any contact, it's not always about love, obsession, or even unfinished business. It's deeper than that. Sometimes it's a sign that there's a lesson you haven't yet learned, a wound you haven't healed, or even a piece of your soul that resonates with theirs. You see, our minds are powerful. They often hold on to people, experiences, and memories, not because we want to, but because we need to. We need to understand something about ourselves through them. If someone occupies your thoughts but has no place in your life anymore, it might be time to ask yourself, is it love that keeps them there? Or is it the pain they caused? Or maybe it's the idea of who you hoped they would be, not who they actually are. Letting go of people who no longer serve your peace isn't easy. But the truth is, you don't need to explain your worth to those who can't see it. Self-love means sometimes having the courage to let go, even of those who haunt your thoughts. To find peace, you must be willing to lose the connections that destroy it. You can't grasp anything new if your hands are still full of yesterday's baggage. Detaching from those who bring you down is not a loss, it's a victory. It's a step toward finding your true self. Ending toxic relationships, whether physical or mental, frees you to explore new connections and inner peace. Not every storm in your mind is there to disrupt your life. Some are meant to clear your path. Sometimes the people we think about the most are the ones we need to release the most. They linger because we hold on to the hope of what could have been. But remember, what's meant for you will find you, and sometimes that means leaving the past behind in silence. Cutting off contact without explanation can leave others with unanswered questions. But here's the truth: you owe no one an explanation for choosing peace over chaos. Silence sometimes is the strongest form of clarity. Walking away from people who no longer add value to your life is not weakness, it's strength. It's the perfect form of self-respect. You don't need to fight every battle or prove your worth to everyone. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to simply walk away, leaving them to wonder why. You can't change how others feel about you. You can't control their thoughts, but you can control how much space you allow them to take up in your mind. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means refusing to allow their presence to hold you back. Inner peace begins the moment you stop allowing someone else's absence to control your emotions. In the end, it's not about how much someone occupies your thoughts. What matters is how much space you leave for yourself. Be a reflection of what you want to receive. If you want love, give love to yourself first. If you want peace, cultivate peace within you. If you want respect, start by respecting your own boundaries. Don't force anyone to remember you. Sometimes silence is the loudest answer. Let them realize what life without you feels like, and more importantly, realize that your peace is more important than their presence. The wrong relationships, whether romantic or platonic, prepare you for the right ones. They teach you, stretch you, and ultimately free you. And when the right connection arrives, you'll be grateful for every past one that didn't work out. You'll understand that each of them brought you closer to where you're meant to be. But here's the thing: the mind is powerful. It clings to people, memories, and emotions because it's searching for resolution. Yet, resolution doesn't always come through answers or closure, it comes through acceptance. Accepting that not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. Accepting that the most meaningful growth often happens in solitude. When someone occupies your thoughts without a word, it's tempting to reach out for clarity, to seek an answer, a resolution. But often the greatest clarity comes from within, not from them. Their absence, their silence, is a space for you to step into your own power. We are often told that time heals all wounds. But healing isn't passive, it requires action. Healing happens when we consciously choose to let go of the people who no longer serve our peace, even when their memory still lingers. Healing is an act of self-love, an affirmation that you deserve better than the thoughts that keep you stuck in the past. When you let go of those who harm you, even in the quiet spaces of your mind, you create room for the people who truly deserve to be in your life. The ones who will love you, respect you, and uplift you. And when the day comes that someone is thinking of you without communication, let it be because you've left an impact of love, peace, and strength in their heart. Let them remember you for the boundaries you set, the peace you protected, and the love you gave to yourself. What we often forget is that silence, too, can be an answer. You deserve to live a life that reflects the best version of you. And sometimes that means letting go of the people and the thoughts that no longer align with the person you've become. So, let go. Not with bitterness or regret, but with the understanding that true peace comes from within. And the moment you choose peace over attachment is the moment you truly set yourself free. When someone who once filled your thoughts fades into the background, their absence speaks louder than any words they could have offered. The quiet space they leave behind is not a void, it's an invitation for you to fill it with something better. Instead of holding on to the what-ifs and what could have beens, hold on to your truth. Hold on to the realization that you are whole, with or without them. You don't need to carry the weight of someone else's absence. Their role in your life has shifted, and that's okay. Your mind is your sanctuary, and you have the power to decide who and what occupies that space. Let it be filled with thoughts of self-love, peace, and growth. Let it be a place where you are reminded of your own strength, not of the people who left you behind. Remember, inner peace is your birthright, and to protect it, you must be willing to release those who no longer deserve a place in your heart. You are enough, just as you are. And sometimes letting go is the greatest act of love you can give to yourself. So the next time someone occupies your mind without communication, remember this: you are not defined by their absence. You are defined by how you choose to fill that space with love for yourself, with peace in your heart, and with the courage to move forward. The more you hold on to someone in your mind, the less space you leave for the things that truly matter: your peace, your purpose, your future. Life is too short to spend it replaying old memories, hoping for different outcomes. Instead, focus on the present. Focus on the love and respect you can give yourself now, without waiting for validation from those who've left you behind. Detaching from those who no longer serve your peace doesn't mean you didn't care. It means you care enough about yourself to prioritize your emotional well-being. It's not about cutting people out of your life out of spite. It's about making room for those who uplift you, who celebrate your growth, and who reflect the love you deserve. You see, the mind often clings to what it knows, even if what it knows is unhealthy. But growth happens when you let go of old patterns and embrace the unknown. You are allowed to move on. You are allowed to stop thinking about them. You are allowed to protect your peace. When someone is always in your mind without communication, it doesn't mean they're meant to be in your life. It could simply mean there's a lesson in their absence. Maybe they taught you something about your strength, your boundaries, or your worth. And now, it's time to honor that lesson by letting go. The greatest gift you can give yourself is the freedom to let go. Like, comment, and subscribe for more from the wisdom of psychology.